One, two, 1, 2. Just testing to make sure everything works fine. One, two, 1, 2. Just testing to make sure everything works fine. Just testing to make sure everything works fine. Well, everything is well. Okay, cool. So, hey boys and girls, welcome back to another stream. And today's episode we're playing some Generation Zero, and this is our part 4 of our adventure in this game. I've decided to change a little bit the title around to make it more interesting. I've watched some videos on YouTube where YouTubers are giving advice of how to make the stream more interesting, and I've decided to come up with this weird title. Hopefully it will attract more people to it. It's kind of in a way clickbaiting, but I have a whole system behind it. I've decided to go for more of a have a foreplay related to this game, and that's where the title comes in. So for those who's not aware, this game is based, it's a first-person shooter located in Sweden, and you kind of fight against different robots. So I decided kind of to incorporate this game with the Terminator. In a way, it has something similar to it. So I hope you guys like it. So the title is Terminator The Continuation. Kyle Reese leaves the distant future to time travel back to 1989 in Sweden to further investigate the Skynet and their cyber system thing. Let me just the Cyberdyne system to further investigate Skynet and their new Cyberdyne system. Yeah. So as far as I'm aware, I did watch obviously the Terminator back in the days, and I picked this whole idea as what I remember as. So there might be some plot holes in it, obviously, because it's not real. But yeah, hopefully you like it. So this guy that we have right here is gonna be acting as Kyle Reese. After so it's basically this is taking place in between the first movie, the Terminator, the original one, and the second one, because this is taking place in 1989. So supposedly he left the first movie have finished, because the first movie is taking place in 1985, 84 or 85, something like that. So that's right in between those two movies. That's as far as I remember. So don't don't catch me on that. I might be wrong, obviously, but anyway, here we are back. Sorry, I was obviously meant to stream. When was it? Yesterday, the Friday, but due to some obvious reason I was not able. It was New Year. I've worked till 12:30, and then I stayed up and celebrated with my friends, and the next day I was working as well, and obviously I was tired, so I couldn't wake up really early to stream. But since I was not able, and like I promised to you, or as I promised to the previous streams, if I miss a stream, I usually tend to make it up to you over the weekend when I have more free time, and here I am. I do plan to have kind of really a longer stream than usual, since I'm off and my girlfriend is with her parents, so I have lots of free time. Anyway, yeah, happy new year and welcome to the first official stream of the new year. I'm sorry, I have my hat on, I have my jumper on. It's just I've wrapped myself up very well, because in Ireland it's actually really cold, and it's expected to be snowing this upcoming day, so I'm really excited. Me being from an Eastern European country, for me snow is kind of really a big thing, and for New Year to have snow, it's really important, but unfortunately we didn't get it. So yeah, we are expecting snow. I'm cold. Anyway, I have a cup of coffee right beside me, ready to go at every moment. So yeah, in that country, actually, majority of Eastern European country, the New Year is kind of a major day. where we would celebrate more fireworks rather Christmas. And by the way, I am Christian Orthodox, and for us New Year is on the 1st, just like anywhere, and our Christmas is actually on the 7th of January. So in our country we celebrate the winter celebrations on 1st of January, which is the New Year. So yeah, the New Year is basically a major thing. So we tend to give ourselves presents on the first day of the year. I don't know if you guys want to know, but I've got cool presents for my parents. I've got this little cool thermos bottle from my mom and dad. They obviously sent me a few other small bits. They're not really that rich, so I fully understand that they couldn't really send, you know, crazy presents, and that's fine. I understand they struggle. My girlfriend's parents gave me a coffee machine. I'm sorry if I'm showing off. I'm not showing off. Actually, the coffee machine itself is secondhand. It's not new. So their older son, or my girlfriend's older brother, gave her parents like a new coffee machine, and they decided to get rid of that. They actually wanted to sell it, but since I'm a big fan of coffees, they decided to give me this coffee machine instead. So I'm really happy. I love a coffee. I've been working in hospitality industry for 8 years, and for me coffee is a big thing. I cannot start my day without I cannot start the day without a nice coffee. Then her parents also gave me a nice tobacco perfume, or toilet water. That is one of my favorite, called Molten Brown. Tobacco absolute. Kind of have a really strong manly smell of tobacco. I used to use this for my car actually. It's so nice. I love this so much that I would use it obviously on myself and in my car as much as possible. And obviously some small typical things as hand creams and all this kind of shit. So pretty nice presents. I usually don't get many presents, but so this year I'm happy that it's kind of different than usually. So let's hope this year is better than the previous one. I know there's lots of people lost their job and lots of people lose their loved ones. So I know that the last year was bad, but let's hope that the new one is going to be better than the last one. So anyway, I think it's enough talking. Let's get started with the game. I always get carried away with just talking of random stuff, and I think that's one of my problems. But obviously I do. I'm not too sure if you guys even want to hear this one. But if you are, like, if you're enjoying this little conversation of the topic of the game, I'll be gladly to talk, as it's not that easy as you guys think, that you just put a camera and then just talk about the game. There's so much that you can talk about game. So if I can talk about something else, it would obviously make things easier for me during the stream. So anyway, we've started the game kind of on this side of the island. So the first island, with everything is cleared off and done. So now currently we are on the second island called Södra Saltholmen, and currently we are in this main town, or main city, called Staltham, and it's the first major city or village in the game. And we are actually here to investigate a bunker that currently we are in, and trying to find out where all the people kind of got evacuated to, which is part of the main mission. And the main mission is actually called the Road to Saltholm, and our job now is to locate the so we got to I'm not too sure if you guys saw the previous stream, but I can just say, like, I have a small recap. Basically, we've got into the bunker that is meant to be like evacuation place where all the people would be evacuated to. But the moment we got there, we actually find only dead bodies and few little robots, obviously. So the only thing we found is a map of look at the houses of those responsible for the civil defense of the Staltham. So basically now we're gonna go in this town and try and find the house of those people who's responsible for evacuation, and hopefully we can find of what happened with the evacuation, or what happened with the people. So yeah, here we are. Here it's our safe house, and we're gonna be making our way slowly through the town. The way out, where's the way out? It's here. I don't know if you guys remember, I did mention to you that the game is kind of weird with the saving. The only places that you can actually save your progression or your game is only in the safe house, which we see right here. I have a computer right beside me, and I'm checking to make sure the stream works really well. But it seems like there's few frame drops. It could be related to the, I don't know, to the computer, or it could be related to the internet. But the problem is there's no one in the house at this moment in time, so I really don't know why would with the computer, or why would the internet struggle. Anyway, let's just play the game. Yeah, so yeah, that's the I see how it's the enemy just spawned here. The game, even though it's released what was last year, technically 2 years ago, the game is still not really well optimized, and you still have lots of issues to be addressed. But other than that, I personally I'm enjoying this game really much. Really very much. I don't know if it makes sense what I just said, but yeah, you get the point. I'm enjoying this game very much. It's one of my personally top favorite games of all time. I don't know, it's kind of stupid for what I'm saying, but I like the game to be simple. There's certain elements of a game that personally attracts me, and this game actually has everything. It has guns, which is I personally enjoy first-person shooter type of game. It has an open world. It has like an RPG elements where you can level up and get different skills. So far this game has everything. I will be referring in this video couple of times to original playthrough, and when I say that, I will be talking about the first playthrough that I had a couple of years ago, which when the game firstly came out. Because again, when I played first time a couple of years ago, the game was not really in the best shape. There's lots of problem, lots of bugs. Obviously the enemies, it will be exactly the same enemy, and the houses was exactly just a copy and paste, and the house is just a different color. More or less everything was the same and really boring. I've played the first time, I would say up to 30, 35, 40 hours, something like this, and I got fed up of it. So what I've done is I left it, I put it down, and gave the devs a couple of years to work on the game. So yeah, here we are a couple of years later, and trying to see what they've done and what they improved. I have a Twitter account where I'm following this company who's behind this game. As far as I'm aware, is Avalanche Studio, and kind of I was keeping a close eye on the posts that they have where they, you know, the latest updates and all this kind of shit, DLCs and all this kind of stuff. So far they've added 3 DLCs, and they've added a few updates that improve the game in some ways, but still it still requires some work. Right before the end of the year, they had an update where they've added some melee weapons. They've added a few house decoration that will make the house differentiate from one another. They've added some new faction, like the Russian military bases and the soldiers, that could be hinting of where these robots are coming from. But obviously I will be sticking to my title and pretend that this is Terminator, because again, it does have some certain hints of Terminator in it, and we can pretend that we are Kyle Reese actually. So yeah, so last post that they've done, Avalanche Studio, on Twitter, was that they're still working on the game. They still have lots of things to add to the game, so hopefully the game will get better. That's what they say. Let's see. I mean, it passed this few years now since they have this game, and didn't get that far. The only thing they've done is DLCs just to get more money of people. I don't like this shady practices that this gaming companies does to people. Speaking of shady practices, I've pre-ordered Assassin Valhalla on the launch day, and I've got the deluxe edition, and I paid like 120 euro. And when it came out and I installed the game, it was full of fucking bugs. I've played. I usually I have also a YouTube channel. So what I tend to do is I have every game that I'm playing. I have two saves, two savings. So I have one of them that I'm using for the YouTube, where I'm uploading the gameplay, by parts obviously, and the second save will be where I play my own time, where I play the game myself and trying to find out what's the game all about. So that's exactly what I've done for Assassin Valhalla. My playthrough that I played myself was, I would say, 20 or 30 hours ahead, where the gameplay for YouTube was a little bit behind. And somehow happened that all my saving got corrupt because the game is shit, and they all disappeared. So I lost all my saving, all my progression, and since I put somewhat of an effort into playing that game, because I'm the type of person that in a way I'm perfectionist. So when I'm trying a game, I will try to discover everything and make sure I've done all the side questions, all the challenges, all this kind of shit. So exactly the same thing is for the Assassin Valhalla. I've done the Norway almost everything. There's few areas that I couldn't beat because I was under leveled, but majority of the things were complete by me. And then in the end, when I lose the saving, I just flipped and I just quit the game. And since then, I'm actually not playing it at all. My YouTube gameplay series have stopped because of it, because I'm not enjoying that. The game is still a big problem. But anyway, guys, I'm well aware that the frame rate drops on the stream. I'm not too sure if you guys can see it well or it's just me. I'm not too sure, but I hope you guys enjoy it. And if it is. If it is the connection for me, I'm really sorry. There's nothing really I can do. Probably in the next stream I could lower the frame rate. You know, the bit rate, or how you call it. By the way, I don't have any computer knowledge or computer background, so I am going in all of this with little knowledge and little experience. I've done some research on YouTube, obviously, and as far as I remember, I need to drop the bitrate in order to improve the quality stream without any lagging, without any problems. But I guess I can do that later. Regarding to how long I'm gonna stream today, I could be doing about 2 hours. 2 hours, then I'm gonna take a break, and probably I will stream another time. One more time, and I'm really inclined in doing more Generation Zero. So yeah, I'm gonna do 2 hours or 3 hours of this one, then I'm gonna wrap it up, have a break. I'll try to investigate and probably drop the bitrate to improve the. Actually, let me do this. Let's see if I can do this right now. Because I don't like this. It makes me feel bad that I stream on this poor quality. So look, I dropped to 2000, and let's see if that will improve things for us. Okay. We've done that, so let's hope we don't have any delays. Yeah, let's pray to God. So yeah, that's the plan anyway. As I said to you, my girlfriend, probably she's not gonna come over tonight because she's busy with her family. So I got nothing to do. I'm off today and I'm off tomorrow. I got no responsibility, so might as well just stream longer. Yeah, I'm kind of caught between what game to play. I could be doing Generation Zero again, or I could do Dark Souls. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how it goes, because I tend to, like, I do have a schedule on Twitch, but I usually don't tend to follow for some reason. It's really hard for me to to that's just my parents are calling me. It's really hard for me to follow the schedule because I mainly go for what I feel like playing. Because if I restrict myself to what I need to play, I feel like I'm not gonna get pleasure out of playing games. Because in the end, it's all about you know, enjoying. So yeah, Dark Souls 3 or Generation Zero. I've always, I actually not too long ago have installed a game called Dragon Age Inquisition, which, in my opinion, is one of the best Dragon Ages. In my opinion, obviously, and I could be. I've installed it. They were actually on a winter sales. Man, the stream is lagging again. I don't get it. Fuck's sake. I don't know what to do about this. I'll have to find out about this. I'm sorry about the quality, guys. I promise I'll investigate it on the next one. And you know what's weird? When I play the Dark Souls 3, I actually have no major issue. It's usually the Generation Zero that makes problems with the frame rate and the stream. I'm not too sure what's the problem. Yeah. Anyway, so 3 games. I have option. But I'm not really crazy playing the Dragon Age for the time being because I've made a promise to myself that if I play a game, I will try to finish it. And once I finish it, I will change to the new one. So, yeah, anyway, let's not plan ahead, because I never tend to follow the plans. Let's just see how it goes. But I will definitely do another stream tonight. So, anyway, if you guys have never played this game before, allow me to introduce to one of the best games of the... Sweet. My god. I don't know, man. Why is such a fucking pain in the ass, this shit? And it wasn't like this before. What can we do here? I hope I don't do something worse. Could have been audio. I can lower maybe the audio bitrate. That will help a little bit too. Buffer size, will that change something? I'll lower this as well just in case to 2000. Fuck, I don't have. I hope that doesn't ruin everything for us. Will that change things? Anyway, let me just introduce you the game itself a little bit, and who knows, maybe if you are enjoying this game, you will be able to get it for yourself. So from what you have seen so far, the game is a first-person shooter. No, still struggling. Fuck's sake. That is putting me in a bad mood already. Anyway, so let's just yeah, I'll try to ignore it. I'll just keep an eye on the chat more than the game itself, and that way hopefully I'm not gonna get triggered. So as you guys can see, this is a first-person shooter, and it's the game itself is taking place in Sweden in 1989. Basically what happened, you and your friends went on a little trip to fish or to hunt or something like this, and on the way back your little boat with your friends got attacked, and you are the only survivor from the group. You wake up on the beach of the the place that you live, and you're trying to investigate of what happened or why you got attacked. The first moment when you get into your house, you discover not a dead body, or a dead body of a robot, and obviously there was no dead bodies of humans, and you're trying to investigate what happened and where all the people disappeared. And basically the first thing you do is you find a little note saying that your family or your friends or whoever you live with in the house have left to a near farm. And basically you get led to a bunker what is meant to be taking place an evacuation. And obviously when you get there, something goes wrong and you don't find anyone. And yes, here we are trying to find out where everyone disappeared from the evacuation. There's only a few dead bodies of soldiers we found, and the rest there's nothing else. We are fighting in this game different types of robots. Again, it's similar to Terminator. That's why the heading of the stream is the Terminator Continuation. Terminator The Continuation, because it has slight hints to it. It might as well just have like a little play role about Kyle Reese between the movie The Terminator and the second one. He had a short trip to Sweden to try to investigate the experiments of Skynet in Sweden. Yeah, that's about it. I watched The Terminator obviously a couple of years ago, and I'm not really keen on I don't really remember all the small details that obviously could be plot holes in what I came up with, but yeah, let's hope not. Yeah, first person shooter. The game has an open world. It's divided in 4 different islands. We have the first one, which is the starting area. We have a second one. We have a little third one right here, and obviously the main line, which is the main like area of the game. This little island on the side is actually part of DLC. I haven't heard anything about it, so I'm not too sure what we are going into, but let's hope the DLC is actually good as well. The game is just like in your typical RPG game. You get different equipment, you pick them up, and they come in different tiers. The tiers will be kind of symbolized by the color of this little box here and the number of crowns. So if this one is number 1 crown, gray color, it's basically the worst type of weapon you can have. Then you have the second green, then you have I think it's gold, red, and you get the point. The higher you get, the more better the weapon it gets, and that's reflected obviously in the stats. Better equipment, better stats. Quite simple. All of your equipment can be attached, can have attachments to it to obviously again to improve the quality of the weapon itself. So you have different types of ammo, you have muzzles, you have vision models that makes it like it makes it you to watch in the dark and all this kind of shit. You have the magazine size, and obviously you have the scope. Monster Gamer 8787 is saying, cool game. Hey man, how are you today? Hope you are doing well, and welcome to the stream. And yes, the game is a very cool game, in my opinion, one of the best, in my opinion. Obviously it's obviously far-fetched, but yeah, we all have different tastes and different preference, and one of this is mine. So the cool, yeah, so that's all the attachments here. Obviously, just like the weapons, they come in different tiers. Some attachments can be more superior than other ones. Pretty simple. Weapons, I mean, ammos. The ammos are pretty cool because they come just like in real life. 2 types of ammos. You have your soft head that will be used against the normal enemies, and then you'll have full metal jacket heads that will actually help you penetrate the thicker armor of the enemy. So yeah, that's a cool little thing that they've added. You have 2 different types of ammos, because again, the deeper you go in the game, the further you get, the more sophisticated the enemies will become. And again, the thicker the armor will become, and you will need more superior type of ammos to penetrate it. Yeah, let's go to the skill tree. Skill tree is pretty simple, not really too complicated. It's divided in 4 tree branches. As you can see here, your typical combat branch is your again your tank type of character that is mainly focusing on you know, fighting enemies. Then you have support. Your survival is your medic, and your tech. If you tend to play online with your friends, you will be actually you know, when you play with your friends, you will be you know, delegating on which is which and who is going to be who. Where I play single player and I play alone, unfortunately I don't have much friends, so I will be trying to have like a hybrid type of character, where it focuses in where it focuses on kind of getting a bit of everything. So my advice for the new starter, for the new beginner of the game, the main 2 kind of skills that you kind of that I would personally recommend you to go for will be the lock picking. The reason for that, more than often you will come by different like military bases with different bunkers, and very often they have them locked, that the doors are locked. And again, from any RPG game, if something is locked or something is hidden, you know something cool is behind that door. So lockpicking is important. And then the second one, I would highly recommend you to go for carrying capacity. Obviously, this has been an RPG, you'll pick lots of items and lots of equipment. And if you find yourself carrying too much, your character will become slower, and he will run out of stamina really fast. So yeah, that's about that. Let's clear this. Fuck man, the game is dropping like a bitch. I don't get it. I did lower the bit rate. What the fuck you want from me? Is video buffering? Use the low latency toggle under the advanced menu. Should we do this maybe? Let's try doing this. So if we go setting, right, and then advance, okay, and then she said low latency, is it? I can't see any low latency. Stream delay. That might reconnect. Is that what I'm looking for? Is the video buffering? Use the low latency toggle in the where? The advanced menu. Low latency. Where the fuck is low latency? I don't know. I don't have a clue. Encoding lag. I'll have to. Shit, man. I don't fucking know what to do. Encoding lag. That sounds kind of familiar. There should be something that automatically check for updates. Hmm. Yeah. I don't think I can change something during this. I think once the stream is started, you can't change much. Because the problem is, I've usually I was streaming from Streamlabs OBS, and something was happening. Like I would have streamed like half an hour, then the stream automatically will stop, and then jump to a new one. Even though it's exactly the same stream, so I decided to quit the Streamlabs OBS and change to OBS instead. But change to Streamlabs OBS instead. But even this one seems like it's not really working well, which makes me really uncomfortable. To be honest, I don't know what the fuck. No. Viable quality. No, you can't. It's really odd. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try to ignore. Even though I said that I would ignore it last time, I didn't, because it's really irritating me. It's really like I have how you call it, OCD. Well, everything is meant to be perfect. When I see it's lagging, it hurts me. It's killing me inside. Anyway, maybe I'm gonna ignore all that bullshit and gonna try to focus on explaining more a little bit about the game. So yeah, I did mention you fight different robots, and similar to Terminator, and this is how basically how they look. They obviously they come in different types of enemies, but these ones will be the most basic, the basic one. I call them doggies for obvious reason, because they do look like doggies. They have four legs, and they kind of attack, and then blah blah blah. Anyway, they usually tend to have an weapon attached to this little plate here, and they have like a little petrol canister on the top of it as well. Each of the enemies or each of the robots. Your mic is going weird. I don't know, what can I do. Is it really that bad? Oh shit. I don't know how to fix it. Shit. I knew I shouldn't have played around with the things here during the stream. So I had this on. I'm gonna apply this. I'm gonna put everything back to the way it was, and hopefully that is gonna improve everything. The mic's gone wrong. Stream delay. That was off. What about now? Did that change anything? Fuck. I fucked up. This is really embarrassing. I'm getting nervous now. Guys, there's nothing I can do really. What can I do? What can I do? Fuck's sake. But I don't think I've played around with the mic. I didn't play it with the only thing I played with was just dropping the bitrate and the buffering. Yeah, it's really fucking awkward, no? I didn't change anything here. Here I can't change here. That's okay. Recording now. Did I? automatically connect. No, I didn't touch this one. So it sounds like I'm in a bathroom or in a barrel. It's like Ekun. No, I didn't touch this one. Let's see. Anyway, I can't do anything about it. I'm really sorry. I can't really do anything. I'm not a whiz kid to fix all these problems on the fly. So I'll just, I guess you'll have to bear with me. Then in that case, I'm gonna do an hour long stream, and I'll quit and try to fix it, and then I'll get back. I'll get back as soon as possible. Yeah, I will clear off this area first. That's not a really good start of the stream, is it? Yeah, so they come in different. I don't remember what I stopped. Yeah, so this I call them doggies. They have weapons, and then they have a little petrol canister on the top of themselves. So basically, they are the weak point. Each robot in the game would have a weak point that can be used to kill faster. So in this case, they will have here special canister. I will show you obviously as we progress with the game, as it will make it easier for me to explain when I actually have an example. This big guy that is dead here, I tend to call them Big Daddy, because they're one of the biggest type of enemy in this game, and they're actually not the biggest one as far as I remember. There's one bigger than this one, and they're called Harvester. But the Harvester will be the more of an awkward type of robot that is really slow and is not really that aggressive. Or this one doesn't play around. They're really aggressive, and they tend to they don't tend to back up when it gets into a fight. So anyway, let's talk about again. We continue about talking the enemies themselves. They come in different tiers, just like the weapons or the equipment to pick off the floor. The weaker type of enemy will be kind of marked or painted with an orange color, and obviously the higher you go, the more sophisticated and better they are. The green one, as far as I remember, is the second best, and then the black and red will be the most. No, I'm lying. The orange is first, the green one is second, then it's a blue one, and the black and red one will be the most superior one. So obviously, if you, I don't know, passing by a group of enemies that are patrolling, for instance, a military base, and they're all black color, obviously you should be trying to stay away from them, because they will be very dangerous. I personally, again, as I mentioned many times in the stream, I tend to play on an easy mode, because I'm not really the best player. I tend to play games just for pleasure. I don't need to put myself through pain just to stream on Twitch. Yeah, that's about it about the enemies. So basically, we are now trying to find the three houses, the three houses of the people responsible of the evacuation of this town. So basically, probably they're like some sort of generals or something like that, and this is the first house basically. So we're gonna go in and try to find some paper or an audio message for us to find out what happened here. So far, the stream improved, the audio improved. Oh, that's annoying. After I hear this, I don't really want to talk anymore. So yeah, he has a storage room full of ammo and weapons. You can clearly see that we are in the right house. I mean, he's prepared for anything. It's clear, and that's the piece of paper that we are looking for. And if we press read, Peter Hammergren scribble note. The note says, bring weapon readiness storage key, Lieutenant under age 14 hours. Don't forget it, cut off. So it's about the key. It's about the key. Bring the key. Well, anyway, we have the two remaining houses that we need to investigate, so we're still in dark and have no clue what happened in this town. Yes, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the title of the game. It took me a good hour to kind of try to come up with this clickbaity title and incorporate all the to incorporate this name and the story behind the title. I mean, it has a interesting approach to it. I'm proud of it. Really proud. Yeah, all good. So in back of my head, I'm thinking, what can I do to improve the echoing of the mic, because it was fine. It was fine literally 5 minutes ago, and something I pressed, and it ruined the stream. But then again, I went back, I opened the setting, and I pressed all the same buttons and turned off everything that I've turned on. So technically, it should be back to normal. But for some reason, it's not. Fine. Anyway, the way you see the way this town is really large, and there's so many houses. It's really kind of hard to keep up with everything, and you might get lost and get confused. So the way I tend to do in big towns like this, I tend to open all the doors, and that way you will be able to kind of find yourself of you will find I don't know how to explain this. Basically, if you open the door, you know you went into the house. So again, it can get really confusing in a large area like this. So for instance, if this door is locked, then I know I haven't been there. Where if I see this garage is open, then okay, I've been here, so I don't need to go twice. So that's kind of small advice that I have for this kind of large areas, open areas. No, I'm not in USA. I'm actually in Ireland. In Ireland, I put on my YouTube that I'm recording currently in USA, but I don't know. I don't think it plays a major role really if you put the location. But yeah, I don't know why I decided to go for USA. Probably it's like it has like some sort of a meaning. Because me and my girlfriend are actually planning to be moving to either USA, or Australia, or Canada. So you never know. Maybe USA it is. Sweet. I'm thinking now that I've started the stream really well, explaining, and everything was fine. But then the frame rate start dropping. Then I play around with the setting. Then my mic is all fucked up. Probably I'll just go back to Streamlabs OBS and get that back instead of the OBS. No, there's still echo. Echo. Wow, still some guitars here. More health. Yeah, definitely a good beginning for 2021. I know I'm always been bad luck. My girlfriend says that if you're focusing on bad things, the only bad things will happen to you, and I guess that's exactly what it is. She always taught me to focus on positive, and you will attract positive things, like the law of attraction. The law of attraction, not the law of attraction. And I personally don't believe it. I don't know, but it seems like it's working. uh, I don't know. I've always thought that I'm bad luck, and I don't know really what is the issue. And now, if I'm gonna try to fix it, I actually have no idea how can I do this, because in order for me to fix the mic or to fix the quality, the quality of the stream, I need to go online. So I don't know how that's gonna work, because that means I'll have to go live like 3 or 4 times until I improve everything. So that's gonna be a pain in the ass. Yeah, probably I'll go for Streamlabs OBS, because based on the research I've done online on YouTube, obviously. They've said that the Streamlabs OBS has tendency to take more power, or take more power from the GPU or CPU or all this kind of fucking bullshit, and they've all recommended to move on OBS. So I've transferred all my overlays and all this kind of stuff there, and I was hoping it's gonna be better, but it's not. It's not. We've done the totally opposite. Made things worse. So anyway, we're gonna try to work ourselves around the town and take one house at a time. I kind of have like a system the way I handle chicken like big towns. So if I zoom here in, we've came out of the bunker here. So what I'm gonna do is, or what I've done so far is, I kind of stick to the edge of I stick to the coast. So I'm gonna uncover all this not uncover, I'll try to discover all this little area, check all the houses. Then I'm gonna move to the middle part of the town, and then I'm gonna clean this little area here, and that way I'm gonna need to only take care of the middle part of the map. So I've divided all the town in different sections, just to make it easier for me. Because I said to you, it can get really confusing if you're jumping from this house to this house to this house, and then you get lost. So yeah, it's just a little system that I have. Hello boy UK. Anyway, how are you, man? How are you doing? How's your New Year? Yeah, most important, your New Year. Did you get lots of presents, or did you celebrate it? Or I heard you guys went into lockdown as well. So I bet you were not able to celebrate with your family. There's nothing here. It's boats. But that's definitely something that they've added. Because the original playthrough, they didn't have boats, for sure. Nice. Lots of ammos. There's a bag here. So I'm gonna rest a little bit here and try to, open the inventory and throw away all the unnecessary things that I don't really need. So I have a pump action shotgun. I'm gonna throw it away. Gun, I'm gonna have to stick to it. Fireworks. Usually the fireworks and the emergency flare stick can be used to distract the enemies. So you open them and then you throw them and they'll get distracted. Good man, I celebrate with my friends in Germany, so Oh, that's nice. So you're not from UK, you're from Germany, or you're half and half. Emergency flare, just throw them away. Explosive gas tank. I'm gonna throw them away because they weigh too much. And as I said to you guys in the last stream, they usually use to fight the harvester, which is the biggest type of robot, because they're really slow and clumsy. So what you tend to do is run under them and drop this explosive gas tank. So they either gonna step on it and explode the gas tank, or you can just snipe it from distance and obviously it's gonna explode it. But for the time being, I don't have. I'm not gonna encounter those type of enemies yet, so I'm gonna throw them anyway. A small AP cell is kind of a grenade, but it's an electric grenade. So you throw them at the enemy, they're getting electrified and they kind of get staggered for a couple of seconds. So yeah, it's damage. I don't tend to use them because again, I'm playing on easy mode, so it's not that challenging as it would on hard modes. And I'm just gonna ignore them. What I'm not gonna ignore is this bad boy here. In my opinion, this machine gun or rifle machine gun, yeah, it's one of the best of the games because of the accuracy that it has. So if you see 100 stands for the accuracy and is the most highest in compared with other ones. So I tend to use this gun everywhere that I go. So if I go back, I will assign it, and I'm gonna put it here instead of the shotgun. And boom, where is it? And boom. Yeah, and we have lots of spare ammo for it. In Germany, I live in Ireland. I'm actually originally from a little country called Moldova, which is like Ukraine and Romania, between those two countries. But I live in Ireland. I moved here when I was like 16 with my sister, because that country is really corrupt. So yeah, Ireland. It's really a nice country. It's just the weather is not really nice here. It's constantly raining. So if you are one of those people that likes hot weather, Ireland is not the place to be. And especially if you have like problems like asthma or health problems, it's not really nice to be here really. But yeah, but that's obviously based on people's preference. Some people prefer hot weather, some people prefer rain. Your ex is from Moldova, really? Okay. So what you think? What you think of her? They can be really complicated, man. They're not really easy to handle. Oh yeah, exactly. Well, I would say a little bit worse than UK. I'll say we get more rain. Like even now at the moment, UK have snow and we still don't. UK have snow, we have rain. So it seems like we are getting a little bit worse weather than the UK people, the English people. So what's your name? Yeah, she's yeah, they're really hard work. What's your name if it's not a secret? Yeah, we do have the best wine. Some people say the best wine. Yeah, I do agree. I have a college degree in hospitality industry, and obviously we have like gastronomy classes, and we got taught of how to appreciate wine, and I do have some understanding, some knowledge of wine, and in my opinion, it's one of the good ones. Henry, well, Henry, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Misha, or Michael, to make it easier for you, Misha or Michael, whatever it's easier to you. And yeah, welcome to the family. I remember you've added me last, I think it was 3 days ago. So it's really cool. The way I started this Twitch thing is I was actually going on the Twitch, on the Reddit, sorry, on the Reddit, and I would post there, begging for people to add me on Twitch, and obviously I'm 2 or 3 months already streaming, so I've discovered that really doesn't work that way. And what I have learned from this is it's not really the way to go. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make, you and there's another girl that added me on the same day. You two are the first officially, my first officially people that followed me without me begging them. So thank you very much. Well, yeah, it is cool. Well, it's not cool now. It's definitely not cool now because I fucked up. The stream is lagging and the mic is fucking shit. So I'm sorry, but I will obviously improve next time. Anyway, how old are you, man? I think we've picked up a gas mask for the first time, and there's something cool that I can show you regarding the mask, the gas mask. So let me text my mom. My mom called me not too long ago, and just in case there's nothing wrong with them, just make sure. Because they live back in my country, so I have to just make sure nothing happened, you know. Anyway. So, yeah, if you open the inventory and you go on the apparel, on the profile, you go to the eyewear and where is it? Gas mask. Okay, so if I have no glasses on, you'll see that it's kind of brighter and clear, but the moment you equip the gas mask, you will see that your vision is going to get restricted. It's nothing really major, but I would say it's pretty cool that they've added this thing to the game. I just think it's interesting. So yeah, so the gas mask obviously has 20% gas resistance. So yeah, look at that. So you see the way it's more restricted. The vision is not as clear, and then you have like the edges. The edges cut off, so you don't see it like fully. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna take it off because I don't like it. It's not as clear as I would prefer. But yeah, I'm gonna go with cool glasses. Let's see, maybe if I have something new, like something better hats or something. Helmet. Jesus. Yeah, I'm gonna go with something that I have at this moment in time. A cool hat like this. Yeah. Alright, moving on. Door open, cleared. I've checked there, I've checked here, I've done this house, so I'm gonna stick to the upper road. So I'm gonna do these 3 houses and then afterwards the lower houses here. Yeah, he looks like Bon Jovi. How old are you, man? Bon Jovi. I don't know. I have a sneaky suspicion that you could be one of my friends trying to make make fun out of me. They usually tend to do this often. 19. Okay, still young fella. Yeah, they always making fun of me, creating weird accounts. I'm 28, dude. But I'm an old man. Old man. My parents always give out to me that I should be married at this time, have kids already, and all this kind of shit. Like all my classmates from my country, they all have kids at this age. They're all married, settled in, and all this kind of stuff. I don't know what's wrong, but it's not the way at all. It's closed. Yes, so we have kind of found the second house that we need to search for the notes and all this kind of shit. So yeah. Okay, so we've come by and saw the and we found the evacuation map. Actually, the paper to the map says evacuation routine in case of important public announcement. Areas will evacuate to Sunham bombs shelter immediately. Civilian evacuation siren really point at blah blah blah. IP from the map highlights both the Salvalen IP sports ground and the Salham bomb shelter. So basically, it shows where the evacuation was taking place. So the bunker, we've been there and we saw that something went wrong. And the second one is the football pitch that is not too far from here. So from what I know is we are somewhere here, located in the middle house here, and yeah, we're not really far away. You look older. Yeah, I know. It could be the beard. Trying to grow a beard like yours. Yeah, man. A real man should have a beard. It's a fact. My girlfriend is really against me having a beard, but and actually once we went on holiday with her, and I lost the bed, and I had to shave my face, shave my beard. And the moment I shaved my beard, I looked like a 20 years old kid. So the beard definitely makes you look older, but at the same time, the beard actually protects our skin from the sun and all this kind of harmful shit. So the moment you shave it off, you will look like a young kid. Yeah, so that's the story how I lost my bet with my girlfriend. I think we played cards or something. I lost it. Obviously, I didn't want to shave it, but I'm pretty sure we were having drinks and I got drunk and I decided to just go for it. Just go for it. How do you find the game? Do you play any games, or what are you doing in your spare time, Henry? So wheelchair. I must say, compared with the old playthrough that I've had a couple of years ago, it's not even a couple of years ago. It was 2018 when this game was fucking released. So, yeah, compared with that original playthrough, they've changed a lot. Even the doggies are here. You see the reason why I prefer this gun. The accuracy is just beautiful on this gun. Nice and easy. Yes, I was just making a point that this game have improved immensely. Like the decoration of the house, it did change. Like the wheelchair, I don't remember this being in a game. It's just crazy. Moving forward. Next, also, just like I mentioned to you earlier, guys, if you don't get confused with the location, just open everything. That way, you know, just make it think things easier for you. I'm thinking of getting this game, but I am broke after Christmas. Yeah, actually, the game itself, if you go on Steam, you will get it for cheaper. I got it for, I think it was $10, $10 or $15. I don't think that's really that expensive. It's oh shit, there's two of them. It's one more, huh? Oh yeah, Hellblade is interesting as well. I didn't finish it though. I don't know. I find it too weird, too strange. All those voices in her head, it creeps me out. But yeah, this game is 15 euro on Steam. That's literally 3 or for a week worth of lunch money if you're going to school. So I don't think it's that expensive. Are you playing on PC or playing on a console? Okay, so we've cleared everything. We've cleared everything off here. Oh my fucking shit is still echoing. But I'm still in line. Okay, so this is closed off. There's no entrance in this house. Let's check these doggies, if they have something cool for us. And yeah, I'm gonna check the garage first, make sure it's clean. It's cleared off. It's nice. Lock. It requires lock picking skills. I'm pretty sure I have. That's so weird. Barrels. That's the first time I see barrels in the house. It's really strange. I'm sorry guys, I'm not really that positive. It's just obviously I did start the stream with positive and with great attitude, but then this fucking stream and the mic kind of went to shit, and I've lost. It's not that I lost interest. I lost positivity, or I don't know how to say this. Anyway, so clean. That's clean. Okay, so now we can focus on the other part of the town. Just for the sake of it. Okay, so I don't remember if I cleared this house. Yeah, I did because the doors are open. So that's exactly the point I was trying to make to you guys earlier. Okay, there's nothing here. That's a flower store, a florist. Which again, in the original playthrough, there was no such a thing. I'm kind of looking back to those to the first time I played this game. The game was so bare bone. And I'm thinking now, if the game was so boring and so bare bones, how the fuck did I put 40 hours into it? I just don't get it. It explains how boring I was, because it was. I remember I've quit my job. Basically, whenever I was in the hospitality industry, I was 8 years working, and it came to a stage that I wanted to quit because I got fed up. So I've just quit the job out of nowhere and walked away. And I remember I was unemployed for a couple of weeks. I would say I was not working up to 2 months or something. So I got nothing. I got nothing to do. I was unemployed. I didn't have any things to do. Obviously, I was looking for jobs, but I couldn't find, and that was the only job, the game I had, because I wasn't employed. I didn't have any money. So yeah, that's why I put so many hours. Even though it was fucking boring, I didn't have any choice. Sweet. So done. It's done. I done that. This is done. This is done. This one I can't go in. That's can't. Okay, this one. And this is actually the third and the last house we need to search for information regarding the evacuation. So let's find out. Car in the garage. I don't know if you guys can hear, but there's this noise that comes up from the little spiders in this game, and they do exactly the same noise as the Predator would do in the movie. You know, that clicking type of noise. Like, I don't know if you can hear, so it's really cool. Yeah, so far we've met. How is the nightlife in Dublin? The nightlife in Dublin, man, that's personal to me. It's not as excited as people would say. There's not much that you can do. The most popular thing that you can do here is restaurant and pubs. We obviously have few cinemas and all this kind of shit, but personally to me, that's not the major to do. There's actually one. This is one of the reasons why we are leaving as well. So that it's kind of boring town, and also the weather is not really the best. Some might say totally different because it's really exciting, but again, people are different, and people have different preferences and expectation from things. For
This is Anita. Where are you? The IPA has been going for minutes. I'm trying to get a hold of Peter to see if the army has contacted him, but I have the evacuation plan at my house, so call me as soon as you hear this.
Okay. Sorry, I got interrupted. So yeah, some people might say the island is really exciting night life. It is. It is exciting if you like to go clubbing, if you like drinking and do all this kind of stuff. For me, I am not this kind of person. Neither than my girlfriend. We prefer more sightseeing. We prefer more hiking. We prefer more nature and all this kind of stuff. Planning to visit next summer. Well, you are more than welcome. Obviously, if I'm gonna be around, I'll be happy to show you around. Just like any country, it would be nicer to have someone local as a friend that can show you, because there's so much that you can Google, but other things are not. You cannot be found on the internet. So the locals will be the way to really go, because they know the cheaper place to go to. They know all the ins and outs. Like majority of tourists, when they come to Ireland, they go to Temple Bar. Which is a famous kind of little street in the city center where all these famous pubs and all this kind of shit, and they're really fucking expensive. So if you go there, you're gonna get rinsed of your money. So it's good to have someone that you know that can show you really around. I heard the Irish girls are different breed. Yeah. They're okay. Again, it's what you prefer. They like to drink. They like this lifestyle that doesn't suit me. So, if I am thinking right now, I actually didn't have any relationship with any of the Irish girls. I've dated, but nothing too serious. So I wouldn't be able to tell you about relationship. About, one night stand, maybe. Why not? You're still young, so of course, well, why not? But yeah, whatever you prefer. I just don't know what you prefer, what you're looking for. So I couldn't be telling you about things that I don't really know. So do you work, or you go to school or college, or how's the things in Germany? Germany. It's nothing here. This little storage room here. Cool. All empty. Nice. So I think we've kind of done everything. Houses all done. I put them up. So by the looks of it, we've cleared all the little town, or the city, and it seems like, according to the map that we've discovered from the military guy, the evacuation is taking place. One of them is in a bunker, and the second one was on the football pitch. So obviously that this is the place that we are going right now towards. I'm gonna put a waypoint and let's see what's there. Since we are on 1 hour and 25 minutes, I'm gonna finish the stream on this area. So I'm gonna clear off the football pitch and kind of trying to find out what happened with the evacuation. And once I'm done with that, I will have to finish the stream, because guys, unfortunately, it's not really the best type of stream, because the mic is echoing and the frame rate is dropping really really bad. So yeah, let's just see what's up there. And hopefully I can improve all this fucking bullshit with the mic. First year of college student engineering. Oh man, that sounds really really tough. But yeah, just stick to it, dude. If I had another like option to go back in time and choose a different degree, I would totally do. Engineering sounds like it's really difficult, but as far as I'm aware, it's really well paid. So just stick to it and try to finish it, because it will definitely help you. Maybe now you're like more about girls and hang out and get drunk, but whenever you're gonna get older, like somewhere around my age, you'll be glad that you went for this degree. So this flying Hoover robots, I call them obviously Hoover robot, as I just said, and their role is really limited. They don't. Well, allow me just to kill them off first, and then I can do some explanation. No, dude, don't drop out. Trust me. Well, let me just finish this and we can... Shit. I think there's one more somewhere here. Yeah. Someone else. So if you put your sniping rifle and you see the petrol canister on top, you can one-shot him. Obviously, if you can do it. And I missed like a fucking idiot. Missed again. Oh, what the fuck? So you got the point. Each of the enemy have their weak point, and if you know what is it exactly, you can just one shoot them, one time shoot them, one bullet shoot them. Come here, you fucking donkey. Let me chase him very quick. Come here, bitch. There's actually two of them here. Nice, that's all, I think. Should be. Cool. Yeah, man, you don't, you're saying about drop now, dude. I don't know if you're gonna listen to me or not. I've kind of was thinking the same. Oh, let's travel the world. I'm young. I can always get the nice job and all this kind of shit. You're not. I don't know. Maybe your father is really rich. It depends on the circumstances. Again, if your father is rich and he can, support you through your adulthood, why not? But if you are in my position, like me, where you didn't have any support from your parents and you had to make your own way in life, I would highly recommend you to focusing on your degree first. And once you graduate, you can visit as many fucking countries you want in the whole wide world. As long as you're finishing, then you can do that. Don't drop out, dude. I didn't drop out. I went for the easiest degree possible, and in the end, I'm not even working based on that fucking degree. I'm getting paid the bare minimum, and the condition of working it's really fucking horrible. So you don't need to put yourself through this pain. I know it's hard. Things are never easy in life. Just look at the bright side, and once you graduated, how proud you're gonna be of this achievement. It's gonna be a really huge thing. Yeah. Don't strip out, bro. Don't do it. Oh, I learned from my mistakes. So anyway, I was about to explain this little guy here. I call them the Hoover robot. They don't have any. They're not really how you call like a type of warrior type of robot. His main job or main priority is to spot enemies. And when they do, they release this sound wave that warns all the main enemies nearby. And obviously, when they get the signal, they will be investigating his signal. So when you see them, it will be highly recommended to actually try to kill them as soon as possible. Because if they release that wave, you could be overwhelmed by a group of enemies. So yeah, that's my advice. When you see them, kill them. Sorry. Sweet. So check the car is closed. Did I check that? That's closed off. Snow cars, I clean the cars. I clear the cars. Here's nothing. That's blocked off. Check this, check this. What's here? There's no driver in it. It's no enemy. It's a shotgun. Oh yeah, I know, but dude, I know, we all fucking lazy. I perfectly understand you. Even now, like, I was lazy to stream, even though the streaming is not really that much of a difficult job to do. I work for a company called Accenture, which is like an American company. It's a pretty easy job. It's in front of the computer, and I can work from home. But yeah, but I used to work in restaurants. I used to work in restaurants 8 years. I used to clean. I used to do work in pot wash. Then I used to be a waiter, then a dessert maker, then a receptionist. So kind of a bit of everything. But I got fed up because of the people complaining and trying to get you in trouble just to get free food, you know, like fucking Karens. And yeah, I got fed up, I quit, and I went to the office job instead, which is...
Underhagen, the evacuation is complete. Return to base, over. Lieutenant, we will lock Westland down in 10. What is your status, over? Underhagen. God damn it.
Okay. Yes, I got fed up because of Karens. There are many times people who complain to get free food, and obviously if you say no, they'll try to call manager and complain and say that you're rude and all this kind of shit. That's bad. It's kind of dick move, and I will get the game tomorrow. Yeah, definitely get it. It's not expensive, and it's just, in my opinion, it's worth the price, because look at the map. The map is fucking, it's huge. Look the size of it. That's in 100 hours worth of content at least, and then on top of that you have the little DLC areas. So it's definitely worth for €15. Something I want to touch upon is these little guys here on the map, marked like this. They are known as the rival enemies. They are basically similar to, I don't know if you guys played Shadow of Mordor, when you have the Nemesis system, where if the orc kills you, he's automatically leveling up, and he will remember who you are. So similar to that, they have here. They have unique name. And they are obviously similar to that. If they kill you, they level up, and yeah, they will become more harder for you to kill them later in the game. So that's exactly what they are, rival enemies. So they spawn once in a couple of hours. I'm not too sure what is the whole system behind it. But the way I understood is you can actually farm by killing them and getting unique type of weapons called experimental weapons. So that's the whole point behind this rifle. So it brings like a more unique approach. Different enemies, they're way smarter than your average one. And when you kill them, you get cooler equipment. So let's say like mini bosses, for example, and they never repeat them, so they kind of different from each other. So this guy is the harvester. This is the most slower one. So they have they're really huge, and they have like a rocket launcher on top. And yeah, so basically you throw the canister, the tank petrol under him, and you just explode it, and that's the way you fight him. Then you have this one. I don't know how to call them, because the big daddy is actually the one that I showed you. This one looks like a strauss. How you call that animal that hides his head in the ground? Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So they're always different. they're different names, different color patterns, different. You get the point. And that's the location. Anyway, I think that's okay. That's enough for now. I will end up the stream because again, the mic is fucked up and the stream is dropping frames. I'll take a break now. Couple of minutes, I'll finish my tea. I'll probably have a coffee just to wake up because I'm tired of the work. I will take a few minutes. I'll try to investigate and try to improve my mic, and I'll see you later. And probably I'll play this game again. So thank you very much. Thanks Henry for sticking around, and yeah, if you want you can join me for later. I'll probably do another stream in about an hour or two. So thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the day and see you next time, guys. Thank you.